For 25 years, it's been a go-to resource for learning a lot of great information and education about diabetes. The Community Health and Diabetes Fest is this Saturday at Boulevard Mall.
That's right, and joining us now with more is Rita Schmidt. She is certified diabetes educator and outpatient coordinator at Desert Springs Hospital Diabetes Treatment Center. Also with us, very nice to have you. And Nadine Haddad, she is an inpatient educator for diabetes and heart failure, also with us. Great having both of you.
Thanks.
Hey, ladies.
So before we get into the event, let's talk about the services for people with diabetes. What services are offered?
So the Diabetes Fest is not just for patients who have diabetes, it is for everyone. Everyone is welcome to come in. There's going to be a lot of services available at the fest. For example, there's going to be an ophthalmologist to perform eye screening exams, a podiatrist to perform foot screening exams. There's going to be tons of information regarding cardiovascular risk and stroke risk. There's also going to be other services available, such as nutritionists are going to have information regarding nutritional products and body mass index screenings. There's going to be free coupons for peripheral artery disease screenings, blood pressure screenings, and we're also going to be giving away free bicycle helmets for children.
Yay!
Wow. Nice.
That is a courtesy of the RTC. So it's going to be a very fun event. There's going to be face painting for children and music, so please stop by and say hello. Check
It's
it out.
amazing how many different services. I was speaking with them before. Just go down and go from one test to the next and get yourself checked out.
Whether you're diabetic or not.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, on the subject of diabetes, it is so important because, am I right, many people who are pre-diabetic don't even know it.
Right.
Yes?
Almost 90 million people in the U.S. have prediabetes.
Wow.
30 million, almost 30 million in the U.S. have diabetes. So this fest is more than just for people who have diabetes. And the sad thing is anyone could have diabetes. Okay? And most people know someone with diabetes, okay? A brother or a relative or a friend. Okay? And sadly, diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in the U.S.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
That's pretty amazing.
It is. But the good thing is that many of the complications from diabetes can be prevented. And, you know, eye disease, heart disease, amputation, all of those can be prevented by just making healthy choices, by making those changes.
No question. So let's talk about the signs and symptoms of diabetes first, so we can get ahead of the curve, perhaps. Well, what should we be on the lookout for?
So there are a lot of signs and symptoms of diabetes that are typical. A lot of patients have these symptoms that are very mild that a lot of times it can go unnoticed. So some of the most common signs and symptoms of diabetes includes urinating often, feeling very thirsty most of the time, feeling very hungry even though you're eating, having very extreme fatigue or weakness, you're always tired. Also, we can have blurry vision or numbness, tingling, or pain in the extremities, which are the hands and the feet. Cuts or bruises might take a little bit longer to heal or much longer to heal. And especially with type 1 diabetes, one of the signs and symptoms includes weight loss, even though they're eating much more than their usual. So early detection and treatment of diabetes is very, very important to avoid getting all the complications of diabetes.
Exactly. And speaking of the complications, what are some of them?
Some of the complications to diabetes, first and foremost, diabetes affects your whole body, okay? And most importantly, it affects your cardiovascular system and your nervous system, okay? So from those big vessels that come out of your heart to the tiny little capillaries that take care of your hands and your eyes and your kidneys. So people with diabetes are more susceptible to having heart disease, stroke, okay? They have peripheral artery disease. They have neuropathy, which means that they really can't feel their feet. So if they have a cut or a bruise, that can become a very large infection and they can have an amputation.
This is serious stuff.
No
It is
question.
very serious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's talk about then the impact of both exercise and food choices when it comes to diabetes. Obviously, we want to try to head it off at the pass before we are diagnosed with it.
Yes.
How do we do that? Obviously, those are two of the biggest ways.
First of all, you don't have to have diabetes or prediabetes to benefit from exercise.
Of course.
Everyone benefits from exercise. And Before you start any type of program, you need to talk to your doctor. Make sure that the things that you're going to do are safe. But exercise lowers your cholesterol. It lowers your blood pressure. It reduces stress. It's a great way to lose weight. And if you have diabetes, exercise actually allows your cell to be more receptive to insulin.
Oh,
Yes. Insulin is that hormone, it's made in your pancreas, and it actually allows glucose to get into the cell. So, let's say your blood sugar's high. You want to do some exercise because then your cells are more receptive, the glucose goes into the cell, and your blood sugar goes down.
That's phenomenal.
thank you for sharing this. It's such important information, and I hope, a lot of people turn out on Saturday to benefit. The event's been going on for 25 years.
Yes.
How has it changed in those 25 years?
Yes.
So our Diabetes Fest has always focused on diabetes prevention, diabetes care, and also health and wellness promotion. Desert Springs Hospital offers a lot of services in regards to diabetes care and diabetes prevention, and it also has a lot of other services as well, such as the cardiac rehab, wound care, stroke care, and bariatric care. So the Diabetes Fest has always been in our main lobby at Desert Springs Hospital, but we have outgrown out of space.
That's right.
It's getting bigger and
so
bigger.
this year it's going to the mall. Well, thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
for
thank
having
you.
us.
The 25th Annual Health and Diabetes Fest from Desert Springs Hospital is this Saturday from noon to 3 p.m. at the Boulevard Mall. The event is free. For more information, call the number or head to the website on your screen.